So in this video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to get the probably best weapon in Final Fantasy 16, which I don't even know how to pronounce. I think it's like Gotterdammerung or something like that. Anyways, it's a pretty beast of a weapon, but it's a pretty lengthy kind of quest to do. We got to do a bunch of other stuff in order to be able to actually get it. So if you guys do want to get it, I'm going to show you guys exactly how to do that in this video. If you do appreciate this video, enjoy it, be sure to leave a like, subscribe for more, especially because I'm actually doing this and I've already beaten the game. So I don't need to do this, but I want to help you guys do this, and I also wanted to see what the weapon was like anyway, so it's kind of a win-win situation. So let's go ahead and jump straight into this. Now I will say that you're not gonna be able to do this till you're about halfway through the game. You're gonna have to get to main quest 35, which is going to be called Here Be Monsters. Okay, main quest 35 called Here Be Monsters. At that point, you're going to be able to finally unlock the ability to get this one quest called Blacksmith's Blues, which the blacksmith is right here. There's going to be a whole thing with that that you're going to be able to kind of kick off. Once you kick it off, you can actually go talk to Blackthorn, and he's going to talk about this griffin that you're going to go and have to hunt. Now, if you don't know about hunts, again, it's going to basically unlock about halfway through the game. If you're not halfway through the game yet, then maybe just come back at that point, because obviously I'm going to be showing you guys locations and different things that are going to be, from that area. Okay, no major story spoilers or anything like that, obviously. The hunt board is going to be over here. And if we actually go to the hunt board, we can actually ask about the griffin sightings, because we have to hunt a griffin. Now, if we go to the board here, we can actually find the griffin on the map. Let me go ahead and find it, because there is a lot. All right, so for the location of the griffin, we're going to go to Lost Wing. If you don't know where that is on the big map, it's at the kind of like northern area here. It's going to be right outside to the west of Caer Norvent. I tried to go here and go through. I don't think you can do it. So you got to go from Lost Wing and basically go all the way down this path right here. I mean, it's basically a single path. You just follow it. You get to this bridge, cross the bridge. And once we get here, we're basically going to go cross over into this kind of area here. And you should be able to find the griffin. So again, yeah, right when you get about here, if you are riding your chocobo, you're going to see that the griffin is going to be up on the mountain. It's going to trigger a cutscene. That's what it does for pretty much every hunt. And you're going to be able to go ahead and encounter it. Now, it's actually called Dosmare if you're looking for it on the board there, the hunt board. Now, with all of these, I will say real quick, I'll show you guys a little trick if you want to do this a little bit easier. I'm not going to do this, but if you do go to gear and you go to your accessories, there's a bunch of accessories, the timely stuff, the ring of timely assistance, timely focus, evasion, strikes, healing. It's basically easy mode if you want to put those on. I'm not going to do that because I like the kind of fun of it all. So I'm just going to do it the normal way. I'm going to go ahead and going to defeat the Griffin, and then we'll be good to go for the next part. And there it is. Griffin has been slain. We got our spoils. We got our XP. It's pretty much good to go. You get renown, different things like that. You have some different materials. Again, not really what we're looking for quite yet. We're just trying to complete the Blacksmith Blues quest. Again, we can go ahead and continue the Blacksmith Blues quest right now. So make sure at the end of the Griffin hunt that you go talk to the injured man. You gotta, again, complete this whole little kind of quest line here. So go ahead, get through the dialogue and all that good stuff. Again, don't forget to do that. You gotta make sure that the quest completes. Every single thing that we're going to be doing here, make sure the quest actually completes. So once we're done talking to the injured man, we're going to go back to Blackthorn in the kind of main area here in the hub or whatever. We're going to deliver to him the letter that we just obtained from the injured man, and that's going to go ahead and again complete this part of the quest. I'll let you guys go ahead and watch your own cutscene as you wish. All right, so to start Blacksmith Blues number 2, you're going to go to Clive's Chambers, which is kind of in the back area. I mean, you'll know where that is. And there's a reading table. At the reading table, you're going to have a letter called about Blackthorn. It's going to be a whole thing there. Again, it's going to start off Blacksmith Blues number 2. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to continue this. We're going to accept the quest. I'll prioritize it as well so we can track it first in our list. And I'll show you guys exactly where to go for that. So what we're going to have to do first things first is, actually, hold on here. We're first going to have to go speak to Blackthorn, the blacksmith. We're going to go ahead and through that dialogue as per usual. Again, just do what you must do to get through it. You can go ahead and you can just pause it and press skip if you don't want to read the dialogue, but obviously it's fun to read the dialogue. Why not, right? So go ahead and do that, and then we're gonna have to speak with Karen. Is that your name? Karen? He just said it. I didn't hear it. Anyways, we're going to go through that and all that good stuff. There's going to be a bunch of dialogue, and she's going to basically update our quest again. So what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to find Ignac in Dolamy. I believe that's how you pronounce it. Dolamy is going to be right down over here. So you can actually see the little plus icon right over here. And if we look at it, you can see it's right down here. So we're going to fast travel over to the Dolamy inn and make our way over there. So once we do that, we're going to actually go upstairs in the inn. We're going to go travel to the back room. I'll show you guys exactly where it is actually in just a second here. I'm just going to go ahead and going to skip through this dialogue for you guys. So basically where it is, it's right here. This room right here is what was open. We just made our way up the stairs from this inn. I'll show you what it looks like from the outside. So this is the fast travel location right there that we went from, and then we went through the door, we went up the stairs there, and as you head to the back, it's going to basically trigger a cutscene. Now, once we go ahead and do that, it's going to show us another location all the way over here that we're going to have to fast travel, well, not fast travel to, but going to make our way to. So again, I highly recommend that you guys have mounts unlocked. Chocobo mount. If you don't know how to do that, I should have a guide on the channel up for you guys for that. I'll try to remember to link it down in the description below. Otherwise, make your way over there, and I'll see you guys once we get there. All right, so once we get to the back here, you're gonna see a whole camp with bandits just kind of hanging out. So we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna go up, and we're gonna deal with them. So let me go ahead, let me go wipe out these bandits, easy peasy. Lemon squeezy, hopefully. I don't know, we'll see if it goes well. There is a big guy, so just be wary of that. That one's going to take a little bit more work to get him down, but go ahead and defeat them, and I'll see you guys once we do that. Alright, so once you defeat the bandits, it's going to play a cutscene. There's going to be a bunch of stuff. You don't really have to go anywhere. You're just going to go ahead, you're going to go back to surrender some stuff over to Blackthorn back in the main hub, the hideaway. So we're going to give him what we found, and that's going to go ahead and basically complete Blacksmith Blues number 2. So again, I'm just going to go ahead and skip through this. That's going to complete this one here, quest complete. That's the second one done, and unfortunately, there's actually going to be 4 Blacksmith Blues quests, so we actually got to do a couple more, but you are getting some stuff along the way. So I mean, XP, different things like that. Why not, right? You also got an Excalibur recipe unlocked. So again, it's not all for nothing. So we can go ahead, we can unlock Blacksmith Blues number 3. So really quick, it's worth noting that Blacksmith Blues number 2 is not going to show up until after main quest number 47 called Letting Off Steam 3. I forgot to mention that at the beginning of the last section, but after main quest 47, Letting Off Steam 3, that's when Blacksmith Blues number 2 is going to appear. And then after main quest 59, like father, like daughter, again, main quest number 59, like father, like daughter, you're going to have August, or whatever his name is, August, I don't know, they probably pronounce it differently, appear over here in the hideaway, right by the hunt board. So we're going to go ahead, we're going to talk to him. And this is going to unlock Blacksmith Blues number 3. So again, we're going to go ahead, prioritize the quest. And we're going to go ahead and complete this quest right now, which is going to involve going to talk to Blackthorn. So we're going to go ahead, we're going to talk to Blackthorn, and then I'll show you guys what to do once we've done that. So once you've talked to Blackthorn, this one area location is going to basically pop up on the map. We're going to have to make our way over here. Again, I'm just going to skip through this. I'll show you guys exactly where it is on the map. I should have probably showed you guys before the cutscene started playing, but hey, better late than never. So what we're going to do is we're going to go basically over here. So you can see where I'm at. I'm at the Tabor area. No, not Tabor. Well, yeah, we had to go from Tabor. And then from there, basically what I did is I went south and I went down this path here, and then I ended up here to this town, which I hadn't previously unlocked. If you have unlocked it, you can just fast travel to this fast travel point here, Dravaz, I don't know how to pronounce it. And at this point, we're gonna have to go speak with Zoltan. So just again, follow the markers. Very, very easy to do. I don't really have to explain it to you, but I'll you know, kind of chime in here and there. So once the cutscene plays out, we're gonna head back to the gate. Blackthorn's gonna be waiting for us down here again. Surprisingly, he made his way all the way over here. Normally he's just kind of hanging out in the place. We're gonna get through this. Again, I'm just gonna go ahead and kind of skip it because I'm just trying to show you guys the main stuff. And once we've done that, we have to slay a desert salamander in the fields of Korava. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. It's gonna be down here, so I'm gonna make my way down there, and we're gonna take care of this thing. So once you get to the desert salamander, it's impossible to miss. You just go to the location. There's a bunch of like dead animals around it. You're gonna go ahead, you're gonna slay this thing. You get a little bit of XP, you get a salamander skin and all that good stuff. And then we're gonna actually have to make our way back over here. So we're gonna just fast travel for the sake of time. And once we go back there, again, you guys kind of guess what we have to do. And that's just deliver the salamander skin to Blackthorn. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. We're gonna give it to him. And now it's going to be that. Any trouble finding the skin? No, we got it. We got it. Here you go. You can have it. That's it. We're going to skip through this. And you're pretty much good to go. So again, there it is. Sometime later, there's a whole cutscene. You can watch it. I'm skipping through it for the sake of time. And now we got to deliver the Pitcoal Cinder to Blackthorn in the hideaway. So all we got to do now is go back to the hideaway, give him that, and we'll be done Blacksmith Blues number 3. And we can do the final one. It's going to be number 4. But there's a bunch of other stuff we got to do after that. So just strap in. It's a lengthy one. So you're going to get the Ouroboros recipe unlocked once you go ahead and return to Blackthorn over here in the hideaway to conclude Blacksmith Blues number 3. All right, so now we can go ahead. We can do Blacksmith Blues number 4. I'll show you guys how to do that in just a second. All right, so for Blacksmith Blues number 4, it's gonna appear after main quest 62 called Across the Narrow, which is pretty late in the game. You're pretty much getting this weapon for the final boss at this point. So Blacksmith Blues number 4, you're gonna see August or whatever his name is. He's just kind of not hunting, he's just kind of hanging out over here. So we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna talk to him. We're gonna of course accept the quest as per usual, and we'll be able to go and do the next portion of this. Again, Blacksmith Blues number 4. Thankfully, this is the final portion. For this one, we've got a rendezvous with August in that area we just were for Blacksmith Blues number 3. So we're going to open up the map. You can easily see where to go. It's going to be down here. So we're going to travel there and continue this quest. All right, so once you make your way over here, you're going to have to talk to August, or again, whatever his name is. And what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to go ahead and defeat a bunch of enemies here. It's going to start out fine, but as you're going to see once we get towards the end of this, it's going to be not so fine. So let's go ahead and start with this big thing right here, which is the fine part. Honestly, this is probably the easier part. And then I'll show you guys what to expect afterwards. So you're going to have to fight a griffin at the very end of it. And after you fight the griffin, you're going to have this thing right here. I don't even know what it's called. This monstrosity. And again, you can go ahead and equip those timely accessories if that helps you out. Or just kind of leave it as is and enjoy the fight for what it's supposed to be. I'm going to enjoy the fight for what it's supposed to be, and I'll see you guys once I've defeated this thing, because it's probably going to take me a little bit of time. Alright, so once you've defeated the final monster, you're going to talk to these guys right here. It's just going to be right in front of you, and then we're going to have to return to the hideaway and talk to Blackthorn one more time to finally finish Blacksmith Blues number 4, which is going to finish off the entire Blacksmith Blues quest line. So that is it, a quest complete. You're gonna get a bunch of XP, 4,800 for me for this one, and you're gonna finally get the Gotterdammerung, however you pronounce it, design draft, which is necessary for crafting this specific sword. You're also gonna get the Ragnarok weapon, which is gonna be necessary because you're gonna need to actually basically turn this into that. So again, you're gonna get the Ragnarok weapon at least. The recipe is unlocked, so that's why you have to do Blacksmith Blues. But there is a bunch of other material that we're going to actually need, unfortunately, first. And I'll show you guys exactly what that entails. We'll actually go talk to Blackthorn, and I'll show you guys that if we go to use the Forge, and if we go to reinforce any of not reinforce, if we go to, let me find it right there, we're going to need this Orichalcum, I don't know how to say it. We're gonna need 2 dark steel, and we're gonna need a primitive Battlehorn. So I'll show you guys where to get all those materials so we can actually craft this thing. But for now, if you do want to go ahead and equip the Ragnarok that we just got, you can go into your inventory. My highest one is 330, so I'm not gonna equip it. But 325 is pretty high. It's pretty high. So you can equip that if you want to, and we can continue this. So for some of the other parts, we're actually going to go to the hunt board here. And if we go to the hunt board, there's actually some secret quests, and you have no idea where the location is. Some of them actually show the location, but for the secret ones, we don't know where they are. So there's one here, for example, and they're all S tier. So that's going to be a lot of fun. And so anyways, I'll show you guys exactly where to go, so you don't need to figure it out on your own. But there is one thing we should do first, and that is going to complete this one quest called Under New Management, which is going to be in Northreach. So if you go to Northreach, if you go to the location, again, you should see it on your map, just kind of hanging out there, called Under New Management. If you go there and you complete the whole quest line, there's a bunch of stuff. You're going to have to defeat a bunch of enemies, talk to a bunch of people. It's kind of one of those, you know, go everywhere kind of quest. You do that. Once you get through all of that, eventually you're going to be able to finish Under New Management, the quest, and you're going to get one of the Orichalcum, or however you pronounce it, materials. Remember, we needed one. We needed 3, and I just showed you guys that I had 1 out of 3 because I already completed that side quest. So go ahead and complete that side quest, and that's also going to unlock a couple of other things around the area. So you know, it's kind of like a prerequisite to unlock one of the hunts that we got to go do as well. So either way, you got to do it. Do that side quest, and then we can kind of go ahead and continue this. All right, so what we're going to do first, we're going to go ahead and get our dark steel material, because the other Orichalcum, or however you pronounce it, is a little bit harder to get. So we'll start with this. We're going to go to this location right here. It's going to be to the kind of northwest of Northreach. Again, just go to the exact spot you just seen on the map that I just showed you guys at the beginning of this section. And when you get to this location right here on the cliff, you're going to walk up to this area, and it's going to be the Prince of Death. Again, you had to have done first everything that we did previously. If you haven't done everything that we mentioned previously in this video, this is not going to show up. Okay, this hunt won't be here. I've checked. Trust me. You got to do everything we did previously, the Blacksmith Blues and all that. Once you've completed it, you're going to get your dark steel, number 1. We actually have a second dark steel material that we have to get as well. So let me show you where the second location for that. That's a hunt, an A rank hunt. This one's also going to be an A rank hunt. I know we're starting with the cutscene. Don't worry, I'm going to show you guys the location. This one is Thanatos. I think it's probably the only one I could probably pronounce properly, and maybe I'm still butchering it. Who knows? Anyway, so this one's going to shoot lasers and such. It's not too hard. If we open up the map, you kind of go in the south area to Tabor. You open up the map here. You kind of start at the Gilded Path area, and you just kind of head southwest to this area here. You're going to find this enemy right here, and you're going to be able to go ahead and defeat it. And again, once you do defeat it, this one, by the way, is going to be a level 42. Once you defeat it, you're going to be able to get your dark steel number 2, and we can move on to the rest of the materials. All right, so for this one, we're going to be heading over to this region over here, kind of on the, I guess, sort of east side. We're going to Istola. I'm not sure how to pronounce it. Anyways, if you go to this fast travel location right here, it's literally right beside it, just to the left, just to the west right here. So if we go over here, you're going to see there's some stairs right in front of us. And what we're going to do is we're basically just going to head up the stairs. For the sake of showing you guys the exact location, I'll just speed up the clip. Once you get here, you're going to encounter this goblin who does not have a stagger bar. It is a rank A, so it's not going to be super tough. The ones after this are going to get a little bit tough. Again, keep in mind that you, as per usual, you can equip any of those kind of accessories that are helpful, you know, the timely accessories. There's no shame in it. But once you go ahead and complete this fight, you're going to get the primitive Battlehorn. We only need one of those, so we're going to go ahead and continue to the next one. So this one's going to be Atlas, an Atlas hunt. This is going to be S rank. The next 2 fights are S rank. You're going to be going here. You can either go from the East Pool fast travel spot or whatever, or Martha's Rest, and head over to this kind of what was it called, Crescia or whatever location. Again, I think East Pool's probably the closest one, so I would go there. And just kind of head south and follow the path. Very easy to just follow the path. Once you get to this location, though, you're going to encounter the Atlas S rank boss, and it's pretty tough. It's a level 45. It shoots a bunch of lasers and does all this stuff. It has like this laser sword and shield. I don't know, it's crazy, man. It's insane. But go ahead and defeat it by whatever means you can, and it's going to be the Orichalcum. I don't know how to say this word. I'm sorry. Don't roast me too hard. That's going to be the second one, and we can move on to the third one. We're going to need one more of those, which is going to be in this region here. It's going to be the desert region. If you go from the Velroy Desert, whatever it was called, spawn location, and you kind of head around that path that I just showed you guys on the map. When you get to this location right here, you're going to encounter Gorgimera. I don't know how to say these words. I'm sorry. Maybe I'm just dumb. I don't know. But again, it's going to be another S rank, and it's to get, again, the final, whatever it's called, Orichalcum or whatever material, because again, remember, we need 3. So go ahead, defeat it by whatever means, stick close to it. That's your best bet. Get the 3rd piece of that material, and we can go back to Blackthorn. So we're going to go ahead to Blackthorn over in the hideaway. We're going to use the forge, and now we have all the materials necessary to go ahead and craft the Gotterdammerung. Again, I don't know, man. These words are just confusing to me. Again, a whopping 375. Previously, my highest sword is 330. You're also going to get a trophy called Half Past Twilight, which is a silver trophy if you are a trophy hunter and you're trying to get the platinum, or if you just like to get at least another trophy. So yeah, that's pretty much it. We have the weapon crafted, and now all you have to do is go ahead and use it. So have fun, enjoy it. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you found it useful. If you did, be sure to leave a like, subscribe for more, and if you have any questions, leave them down in the comments below. Till the next one, my friends, game on, and thanks for watching.